Mine was up. So this is a little follow-up video, you dig? To the WHATCHAMADOODLE video I just posted not too long ago, right? So I want y'all to understand something, okay? Especially when it comes to the WHATCHAMADOODLE, okay? That Father God is always in control. You understand that? Right? And look, yeah, you could call this philosophy, or I'm talking spaceship consciousness, whatever floats your boat. I know one thing is for sure. You understand? That when you relinquish your rights, right? I don't know what this is on my hat. When you relinquish your rights, your God-given rights, when you made the choice, the conscientious choice to go and to get a gene therapy whatchamadoodle. You didn't even know it was gene therapy. They had to tell you from karma, okay? The karmic energy that comes from people who do evil things, right? It's a different level of karma if the person is saying, look, I'm telling you exactly what I'm about to do to you. And it's your choice to do something about it, right? So if you just said that, you know what? Come on, just do whatever you want to do to me. Well, that strips the karma of the person who decided to do something to you in the first place. Do you understand that, right? So I'm not going to get into the name calling. I can. But there's a particular person who just retired, right? Who's out of here, okay? His name starts with an A and it ends with an I, all right? I didn't put that together, you heard me? I'm just telling you, you know what I'm saying? I'm just spitting, you feel me? But anyway, right? He's out of here. My mama, God bless her soul, put me on game with him a long time ago, right? It was a book I was forced to read called And the Band Played On. It's because that was right around the time that Magic Johnson and all these other people, Arthur Ashe, they was all dying and dropping dead from HIV. So my mama made me study this. So I have a crystal clear understanding on not only who that person is, because when I tell you he's bad with the AZT, terrible person, all right? But the beautiful thing about Father God is he give you a duality. He always give you two things, right? No matter what, we're at in the pattern, it's always two things. 0, 1, right, left, up, down, you name it. We could just go on to infinity with duality, all right? So, just like you got him, you got he got his doppelganger, his counterpart, right? Who's been a blessing to a lot of people. I'm gonna say her name starts with a J and it ends with a Z, right? I hope I'm pronunciating that right. But I don't want this video to drag out. I'm just telling you, bro, since I was a little one, I've been in close, intellectual understanding on who the key people are who make the decisions and the NIH and all them people, you feel me? Not only that, but, you know what I'm saying, like how to survive if something hit the fan like that, right? So, with all that being said, I know a lot of y'all done clicked out the video, but the small one's sticking around, okay? So what I'm getting at with this, what I'm saying to you is that the people forced you to make a choice. How did they do that? Well, they had to program you first. They had to subconsciously get into, they had to pull the veil down, right? And to hypnotize you. How they do that? With fake numbers, fake information. Anytime we're talking about experts, we're talking about some of the smartest and brightest scientists, virologists, some of the smartest people that God has ever put on earth that knows science and knows viruses and all kind of different things, bro, right? Who were ousted, who were totally said, these people have made them look stupid, didn't even give them a platform to even speak on, to tell the truth, to tell you what you needed to know about not only how to protect yourself, not only what this thing is, when you go to the source of understanding what the crown means, right? It's a lot of words I can't say. But when you understand what these words mean, you could just go to the source and say, okay, well, how was that source defeated, right? So when it comes down to the understanding that you made a choice, so now you're in a dilemma, because once you went and got the, you know what I'm saying? Once you went there, bam, bam, right? Well, then guess what? If you got the real deal, you in trouble. I don't know how else to tell it to you. You in trouble. It's 3 to 5 years, you heard me? It take before an event could possibly take place that could send you to their great domain where, bro, I'm gonna say this name, cause y'all on his platform, y'all on two, maybe 3 different of his platforms. I'm gonna say his name starts with an M and it ends, the last name ends with a G, right? He's already made the metaverse. He's putting all this information into the data by observing y'all. Yeah, he's already created his own universe, right? With virtual reality headsets, bro, that's gonna put you in this virtual reality. Guess what? But guess how they download that information to make it seem real? You. That's what the technology is. So when the people put that WHATCHAMADOODLE in you, now I'm talking technology. When they put the WHATCHAMADOODLE in you, and those things come together through the graphene and stuff like that, that's in your cells. You have over 40, 50 trillion cells in your body. Each one of those cells has the potential of producing a 0.7 joule of energy, right? And through that voltage, if you have over 50 trillion cells, do you understand how powerful you are just from your cells alone? So guess what you did? Guess what choice you made? You relinquished that power and you gave it to them. So here you go. You could just use me. I don't know no better. I don't care to know. Just give it to me. Whatever you say, I bow down to you. Do it to me. Right? You'll all that trillion wattage of energy that you got to your body is now you're being used as a battery to charge their little digital smart little domain. Smart watches, smartphones, smart electronics, smart appliances, and guess what? Smart dumb humans too. Now I'm not trying to be insulting because a lot of y'all just didn't know no better. And a lot of y'all were just pressing into it because mom and papa got it, so you didn't want to get them, right? Oh, my son and daughter got it, so you know what I mean, I'm gonna just be the example and get it too. They should never got it in the first place. You feel me? I don't care what these people said to do. You dig? They should never did that in the first place, bro. That should have been big, no, number one. Right? But you know, to each his own, right? So understand I'm getting somewhere with this. So, with all that being said, they connected you, they're using your power to connect their little great domain. That's what these people are doing. I just proved it to you through the person who's utilizing the platform that y'all spend mega million hours and seconds each month on his platform, studying you, observing you, seeing what you like, seeing what your interests are. You know what I'm saying? You're trapped in it. Your perceptions, they just feeding you all day long. So now they got a whole digital domain A great domain, a vast one too. It's way bigger than you can ever imagine. That's what they've done through quantum computing. They got more than zeros and ones now, with all the fractal patterns and different things of that nature that they can do with data, right? Through GitHub and SAS and all these different platforms, they can just put all this code together and do whatever they want to do with that to infinity. You understand? Not just that, dude. It ain't just that. What's up, bro? Not just that, bro. But it's the fear that drives it. Your fear is what feeds this engine, right? When number one, you ain't never had none of fear, and guess what? I don't care what these people do, because you shouldn't have nothing to be fearful of in the first, because there's nothing to fear. Don't you know that you eternal, I'm eternal, we all eternal? How do I know that? It's because, bro, this is so easy, bro. Read 1 Corinthians chapter 15. Paul put it on game to you exactly what it is, right? So if you take a seed looks dead, right? But you plant that seed in a proper environment, what happens to that seed? What does nature do to that seed? It brings it to life, right? And it shows obeisance to the sun. It raises its hands out to the sun in this new form, right? It's the same thing, bro. We all eternal, though. So it's nothing to fear, right? Nothing. So with all that being said, the fear is what drove y'all into making that bad choice. But it's okay, though. Because, look, there's so many different things to protect you, bro. I told y'all, right? It's because when you put the WHATCHAMADOODLE in your body, now, I gave you a brief synopsis of the technical side of it, right? I gave you, the other day I gave you a brief synopsis of the scientific side of it, right? That's DNA, RNA, proteins, right? So, when it comes to those three, the most important out of all of them is your RNA. Why? It's because the RNA is what a life force is, right? That's the thing that constantly moves. That's a part of you that moves without you even. You understand? It's the force that governs everything. Your proteins, your function and structure, right? So when they hijacked it and put their own little code in it, you get your 23 from your daddy, you get your 23 chromosomes from your mama. Nah, screw all that. What you're gonna do is you're gonna make these SPs. Do you understand? Right? You had a choice, now you ain't got no choice. Your body's gonna produce these SPs, and then we're gonna strip your consciousness and your life force, right? And we're gonna project you on our great domain, our little meta universe or mega universe, right? They're saying meta, but it's actually mega, right? That's what they did, and that's what they're doing. Not only that, right? But of course, it's a way to protect you, dig? But again, how many of y'all are really, because now y'all get it now, like, oh, snap, like, wait a minute, I did this to myself? Yeah, but it's okay though, it's all right. Listen, like I said, scientifically, you gotta protect yourself from the autoimmune response and the clotting, right? So how do you do that? Beetroot powder, BEET powder. That's vasodilation, allows your arteries and your veins to open so that, you know what I'm saying, you got more travel, so there's no traffic. There's no accidents inside of your veins and your arteries, potentially, right? It's because all your cells have been programmed to generate number SPs. So your body is like, all these cells are enemies. I gotta fight off all of these enemies. So it's just, you understand? And then, you know, So what am I saying to you? I'm saying that that you got to get that stuff out your body. Not only you got to get it out your body, you did, but you got to smarten up and actually really do research. The same bozos that was telling you, oh, no, why are you doing research? Go out and get the WHATCHAMADOODLE, stupid. Sad, bro. Because y'all gave them access and the keys, not only to your perception, because we all fall victim to that. Whatever your vices is, habits, porn, you dig, food, we all got our vices, right? But when they got into your ribonucleic acid, that's a whole different ball game. And it's only one thing I know of. There's probably many more, but I know for sure, is cerumen, right? Cerumen. Cerumen comes from the pine needle tea and pine needle oil. Star anise. That protects your RNA. It's because you ever notice that these babies are coming out, being born now, that's looking around like this, like, you know what I mean? Like with these big old eyes like this, like 4 days old. Yeah, because one of the parents got the WHATCHAMADOODLE. That's what's going on. Y'all don't see it. Y'all don't get it. Out of all this, y'all still don't see it. God put it right in front of your face. The same way those evil ones put it right in front of your face because they had to. They had to let you know, this is what we're doing. They had to let you know that. But you know what I'm saying? You got people here. I was banging, remember? Back in when it was going on. I posted, I know, about 20 videos. You did? And YouTube started catching on. But now it's kind of strange now. They're letting us, you know, kind of talk now. Because you know why? Because it's already done. It's already done. So you got to protect yourself, you know what I'm saying? But also, N-acetylcysteine, NAC. This is another reason I knew, outside of my understanding of gene therapy, RNA, and how the genome operates and different things of that nature, right? Human genome. But I knew something was wrong when they banned NAC. Do y'all remember that? They banned NAC, bro. Well, I'm like, what the hell they banning NAC for? Oh, I got it. They banned it because NAC increases your body's glutathione. What is glutathione? You ever heard of that? Glutathione is body armor for your cells, for your cell membrane, right? So that the glutathione that the NAC produces actually protects your cells from the SPs attaching to it. So not only is it extremely effective for the crown, right, for the lung bug, right, but it's also extremely effective for the SPs too, the snakes, the Medusa snakes, right? So NAC, N-acetylcysteine, they banned it. You know why they banned it? Because they knew if it was still on the market, then why they had their little emergency whoop-de-woo-woo-woo for you to go get the thing, or if they got an alternative that's illegal, they can't sign nothing in an emergency thing, so they had to ban that first. Amazing, huh? They planned this thing, bro. They planned it to the T, and it was right in front of, and the people that was actually speaking up, trying to let y'all know, we was getting struck down with the censorship. Or misinformation this, misinformation that. You can't talk about this. And then on top of that, right, the people saying, oh, y'all conspiracy theories and y'all not experts, right? Or you see what them experts got you at. Nah, got you in a whole lot of trouble. But it's going to be okay, though. You have to protect your arteries and your veins. That's number one. Number two, you have to protect your RNA. Number three, you got to stop eating the food. Feel me? You got to give your body time to reacclimate and get readjusted to what's going on in it. And the more trash you put in it, you're not allowing your body to actually get a understanding, because God got it in us that they can't never stop. See, we are part of this thing because we're not solid. We're a part of it because we not even, look, I know I'm getting ahead of y'all. We're more particles than we are waves. Now, excuse me, we're more wave than we are particles. Excuse me. So God is encompassing, and he's the force that governs everything. So with him and your belief in him, and your belief in him that he has the power over your cellular energy and your electromagnetic energy, and a force that governs your RNA, right? Can keep you out of serious trouble too. But you gotta do things, you gotta get your own self out of the way. And you gotta keep yourself safe and protected. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all share this video, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. You feel me? This just this is easy work to me, bro. Easy. Do you understand? I could go on and on with this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Share this video. I'm out.